And welcome back, and we continue with the Advent series with the third Wednesday of Advent, December 14th. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, get in on the conversation, let me know what your thoughts are on these topics. My friend Lee, the same Lee Suchek from the Bushwhackers, always hummed the song Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics. He just hummed it and mumbled the words along and would sometimes play it. It's a very good song, I can see, but it's too voyeuristic for my taste. It did, however, bring an important question to mind. What was my 80s song? That was a very tough question, and it took me a while to answer. As a kid, I'd listened to Light 102.9. They played songs from the late 1960s to today, by which I mean 1990s. And they played a lot of songs from the 1980s, which at the time were only 5 years old. A few that stood out to me were Hands to Heaven, Flashdance, What a Feeling, and Don't Dream It's Over. All of them very, very good songs, and each one eliciting a feeling. The third one in particular just felt right playing while you were walking somewhere, because it's just one of those songs you played when you were going somewhere. Could that be it? Could that be the song? That's the only song by Crowded House I could remember. I never heard anything else. I heard more James Taylor, Billy Joel, Amy Grant, and Celine Dion than anyone else. It was adult contemporary, 1990s style. But the latter half of the 1980s was a blur to me anyway. I just remember wearing diapers and my dad putting me in the family van. So, why was it so important that I find the 1980s song that spoke to me? Was it because Lee had one and I was trying to keep up? Why not just stick to Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House and be done with it? I did hum the tune every now and then. I sure seemed out of place at school with everyone going nuts over Britney Spears, and God knows how many boy bands were out there. I remember during a Christmas pageant I made a reference to a friend about James Taylor, and he said he didn't know who that was. I really did feel out of place right then and there. However, sitting on a couch on a Saturday watching TV, there would be those commercials for taking a cruise on Royal Caribbean. I'd hear this jolly, chiming sound, but didn't think much of it. Not at the time, anyway. It must be one of those jingles they write for TV, I pondered. But it was always sticking in the back of my mind, chiming away. So, when I discovered, or rediscovered, Tears for Fears, I initially thought they were those pop bands that wrote soppy tunes. I mean, who could take them seriously? And then I heard that familiar, jolly chiming noise. The same one from the Royal Caribbean commercial from so long ago. And it was Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Oh, I remember this tune. It's from the cruise ship commercial, I merely thought. But listening to it closely, it was a dark song. It's classic songwriting, really. Wrap darkness up in something light and hand it to the audience to listen. And the music video was so ridiculously simple. There's nothing pretentious or ornate. Just driving around SoCal interspersed with the band playing in a studio. It's genius. It's brilliant. It's the kind of music video MTV shows but people overlook, but they shouldn't. Everything about that song is so perfect because it's so damn simple. And I did find myself singing those lyrics all the time, from taking a shower to cooking my meals. At last, I found my 1980s song.